Good morning, yogis. I'm subbing in for Ange today, and we're going to do level 2 Vinyasa practice together. Let's start laying down on our back, soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Start to open up through the inner thighs and groin. If you have sensitive hips or knees, you might want to put books or blocks or pillows underneath the outer seams of the legs. But take some time to get nice and comfortable. You might rearrange through the shoulders a little, like a squeeze of the shoulder blades together could help open the chest. And arranging the feet as close or as far as feels all right for your hips this morning. Landing your hands wherever is comfortable. On the torso is really nurturing. Open palms might feel a bit more receptive, or palms down could give a sense of grounding. So find what suits you and slide into a connection with the breath straight away, like you can feel the inhale fill up through the lungs. And soften into an easy exhale breath. This time, inhale through the nose. And clear through the mouth, exhale. Lips gently closed, breathing in and out through the nose if you can. We'll take a 3-part breath together just a few times this morning to really solidify this sense of presence. So as you breathe in, it's like an elevator moving down through the body, the breath flooding first into the chest, and then a feeling of expansion opening up into the ribs, and then a feeling as the diaphragm descends that the belly fills with breath as well. And then the same on the exhale, belly softens, ribs softens, chest softens. Let's do a few together. Easy inhale to begin. Softening exhale. As you inhale, feel the collarbones, the ribs, the belly. And as you exhale, soften the belly, the ribs, the chest. Again, inhale, filling the chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, softening the belly, chest, and ribs. One more. Inhale, heart, ribs, belly. Exhale, soften belly, ribs, heart. Now soften just for a moment and pause before we start to get into movement, which we certainly will. Take just one moment to pause. Oftentimes this movement in the practice is like medicine, but not because our body is really screaming for movement, maybe it is. But there's this secondary layer to it, that when we move and feel the movement, when we activate our leg and feel the muscle work, when we squeeze our belly tight and feel the core activate, that sense of connection to sensation brings us really right now into this present moment. It's as if our mind might feel disconnected, or it might be journeying off into future or past. So when you're feeling like your mind is going somewhere else, create a state of presence through this movement medicine. Tune in and really feel. Get back to your body, back to here and now. And feel that for just a moment here, like really sense that feeling of the legs, the belly, the heart, the arms, the face. Sense everything you can, feel your whole body in this moment. Let that give you a definite sense of presence of being right here, right now. Lovely. As you stay reclined down onto your back, take a big juicy inhale. Clearing exhale. And then gently tuck your knees towards your chest. And just do anything there that feels good. Sometimes I like to take one hand on each kneecap and move the leg bones around in the hip sockets in some big circular movements. Like the femur bone, the thigh bone just starts to swim around at the top of the hip socket, starting to lubricate and open up all the different directions that your hips can move. Keep flooding the body with breath and giving into sensation and breath to feel really present. Take one more breath. And then give your knees a big squeeze and start this practice with gratitude. Firstly, that you took the time to be here and connect. And then for this incredible body that you have. So take a moment to appreciate all that it's capable of. Right now in this moment, the strength and openness that you do have. And use that to move through your practice and find those moments of connection. As you're ready, either rock and roll up and down the spine or roll over to one side and press up. Find your way to hands and knees, tabletop position. Anytime your hands are on the floor, widen the fingers for a stable base of support. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now just start to move freely. You might dip and arch through the spine, following the movement of the breath in the torso. So it's like an expansion on the inhale goes somewhere and you follow it. And then the contraction of the belly squeezing in as the exhale empties might move your body a certain way. But just start to move a little bit freely. Like you just want to explore how your body's feeling today. To sense out the space between the ribs, the general way that the shoulders and hips are feeling in all the different directions that they can move. Don't feel confined by having it to look like something that you think of or what kind of alignment would look good for a textbook about yoga. In this moment, this practice is your movement medicine, your chance to connect to your sensations. And every sensation you feel is an opportunity to find presence. So rock around in your body, swirl around in your sensations. Let it be an opportunity to be here in each moment, just as you are, without apology, without needing it to be anything other than exactly what it is, sensation and presence. Take one more breath. And then find your way back to center. Make sure your fingers are spread wide and give them that a little hand hug. Like if you could squeeze, I don't know, imagine like those horns like the 1940s, like honk honk. So squeeze the horns and tuck your toes. Pull the belly button in and push the floor away to dome your upper back like an angry cat shape. And as your toes stay tucked, just hover your knees like a micromillimeter, like you could almost feel the mat still beneath the knees. And start to tune into the sensation of pushing the floor away, spreading the upper back wide. Can you feel the more you push down, the more muscles activate in the arms, in the shoulders, up around the upper back, the front of the chest? Can you feel the belly tuck into the sensation of strength at your midline? Ooh, I feel it in my thighs. Do you feel that too? Let the feeling, the sensation bring you into the now. Take one more moment. One more breath in. Down dog, nice and slowly lift your hips up and back. Whoo, I felt that. Go ahead and move around a little. Life's better when it's sensational, hey? Those sensations that you can feel bring you into this present moment to feel all of it. Take one more breath. Settle into your downward facing dog. As you inhale, ripple forward to plank, shoulders over wrists. As you exhale, softly, you scoop the hips back to down dog. Just one more like that, make it count. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, down dog, hips lift. This time, inhale, plank pose, shoulders over wrist, pause, push the floor away, you've got this. Hover the right big toe. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick it back, hover, keep pushing the floor away. Exhale, right knee, right elbow again. Inhale, kick it back, hover, you've got this. Last one, right knee, right elbow, how high can you make the knee come? Inhale, step it back, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Woo, take a big breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. Keep tuning into sensation. Inhale, plank pose. There should be plenty. Shoulders over wrists. We'll hover your left big toe as you breathe in. Exhale, knee taps the elbow as you exhale. Inhale, kick the leg, hover. Keep pushing the hands down. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Last one, kick back, inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow. Can you get it higher? Inhale, down dog. Hips lift as the left foot steps back. Woo! As you inhale, plank pose, straight away, drop your knees down, point your toes back. Take a moment to feel the fingertip. A little shift of attention into feeling one little detail. Let it give you a sense of presence. And as you feel your fingertips, press them into the ground. And then slide the shoulders just back a little so you can puff your heart, lengthening your spine. Take a breath in, open the heart more forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra, chest lift, shoulders peel back. Exhale, forehead lowers. Take your fingertips out wide, past the edges of your mat. Prop up onto your fingertips and pause. Feel the sensation of the tops of the feet down on the mat. Like, can you feel the texture of the mat under the tops of your feet? Press your pelvis down. Squeeze your butt cheeks on a little. Inhale, lift your chest and roll your shoulders back and down. Exhale, forehead lowers. Come with me, striking cobra. Inhale, chest lifts. This time twist. Look to the right. Drop your left shoulder to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift through center. Active fingers, elbows back. Exhale, right shoulder dips to the center. Inhale, through center, lift, heart open. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Can you find a little bit more space? Toenails press. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Inhale, center, pause. Exhale, lower through center, forehead down. Hands under shoulders. Press back either to downward facing dog through child's pose, tabletop, or plank. And find hips lifting, eventually toes tucking. As you make your way to that down dog, pause for a moment. Feel the sensation in the fingertips. Feel the shoulders move back and away from the ears. Feel a softness in the knees as the heels sink. So often when we're rushing through our day, rushing through our practice, we miss all these little moments. Can you stay to feel every sensation and be fully here? See if you can maintain that sense of presence through sensation as we move. Take a big inhale. Full exhale, let's get to it. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Inhale, heart full. Exhale, bow forward, soft knees. Inhale, stand, reach all the way up to the top. Keep standing, keep reaching, press your palms together. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale through center, get taller, push your feet down. Exhale to the other side. One more either side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right. Inhale, lift through center. Pause. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Put your tailbone straight down and soften your knees. As you inhale, lift the chest, the fingertips, and the gaze. And as you squeeze your butt and belly, just lift the chest more. One more breath. Exhale, fold forward. Take your time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your flow. Plant your hands. Step back to plank. Option to drop the knees down. As you inhale, lean a little forward, puff your heart. Exhale, bend your elbows into the side ribs. Lower all the way for cobra or halfway for up dog. Toes point back, heart pulls through. Downward facing dog we meet. Don't rush it. Hips lift up and back. Each breath is an opportunity to tune into sensation. So don't rush through any pose or any moment. Give yourself a chance to tune in more. Slowing it down, connecting fully, using the full breath to be in sensation and movement. Big inhale. Clearing exhale. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step walk or hop, feet to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, deep fold. This time, halfway lift, pause. Left hand in front of the face, down on the floor. Bend your left knee. As you inhale, reach your right hand forward out in front of you and then up to the sky like a big circle. And then exhale, the right hand reaches to the back and then down. Two more big circles. Inhale, right hand forward and up. Peel your chest open. Exhale, reach back and down. One more, forward and up. Lean back to open your chest. Exhale, back and down. Right hand plants. Right knee bends. Inhale, left hand out in front of you and then up to the sky. Exhale it back and down. Keep your spine long. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, left hand back and down. Belly in. One more. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand, reach all the way up. Squeeze your butt cheeks. Open the front of your hips. Full flow. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back. If you hop back to bent elbows, please. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips lift, belly squeezes. Pause, feel, breathe. Big inhale. Clearing exhale. One more. Tune in, inhale. Soften into this moment, exhale. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Exhale, step walk or hop, feet to the top. Halfway lift. Deep fold, exhale. Inhale, stand to reach. Exhale, fold, it's gonna change. Halfway lift. Just step your left foot back to runner's lunge on fingertips. There should feel a scoop in of the belly, so it's like the belly button picks up off the right thigh. Assist that by coming high onto your fingertips, almost no weight down in the hands. And as you roll your shoulder blades together down the back, can you sink the hips and puff the heart a little? Runner's lunge, breathe in. Start to straighten the front leg any amount, pyramid, exhale. Inhale, bend your front knee, heart slides open. Exhale, hips slide back, belly button tucks in. One more, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten and fold, pyramid pose. Can you pause? Draw the right hip further back, left hip tilts forward, and point your tailbone up and back, like to the top back corner of the room. Find a little more softness, hang the head deeper, relax the shoulders more, and find space to connect to sensation and breath. Full inhale, long exhale. As you inhale, runner's lunge, plant your hands. Exhale, step back to plank. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Inhale, rock a little forward, option to drop the knees. Exhale, lower halfway down for up dog or all the way for cobra. Inhale, chest pulls through, really squeeze your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, hips lift up and back. Inhale, right leg lifts. Keep moving, keep breathing. Exhale, bend the knee, peel the hip open. Heel clicks in towards your butt, tighter. Knee points up to the sky further. But keep the shoulders square, equal pressure in the hands. Take one more breath. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. See if you can make it touch. Inhale, right leg straight behind you. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, make it touch if you can. Inhale, right leg to the sky. This time, exhale, right foot steps outside, right hand, lizard lunge, prop onto your fingertips. Make sure the right toes are flexed up towards the right knee, so you feel really strong in your right ankle. As you inhale, like a cat-cow, sink your hips and puff your heart. And then exhale, chin to chest, dome the upper back. Maybe you start to straighten the front leg. Two more. Inhale, sink your hips, puff your heart. Exhale, curl, chin to chest, belly button sucks in. One more. Inhale to sink the hips, puff the heart. Exhale, curl in towards yourself. Inhale, bend your front knee. Left hand goes one handprint forward. Really ground down the left fingertips. Inhale, right hand lifts, simple twist. Press down, lift up. Can you find a little bit more space in your chest by rolling the shoulders back and down? Find one more lifting breath in. And then pivot to Cleopatra. Knife edge blades of both feet. Right hand reaches back as the hips sink down. You might need to rearrange where the right foot is placed. Bring it back further in space. As you inhale, lift your hips and your right hand, but keep the toes pointing to the right. Exhale, sink the hips, right hand reaches back. Two more. Inhale, hips lift, right hand lifts. Press the left hand down. Exhale, sink the hips, reach back. One more. Inhale, hips lift. Now stay. Either stay right here, or step the right foot back on top of the left side plank, or step the right toes behind the left calf for wild thing. Press down to lift the heart open. One more breath. Look forward wherever you are, runner's lunge. Right foot steps to the top corner of the mat. Heart puffs forward, breathe in. Turn to the left for Skandasana. You can stay high, left knee bends, right leg straightens. You can bring your hands to your heart. Or if you've got the space, sink the hips down towards your left heel. Find a big breath in. Soften into the exhale. Keep seeking sensation for presence, using movement as this sense of medicine, moving us towards connection. One more breath. Walk your hands forward inside your right foot at the top of the mat, pivoting all 10 toes to face forward. With your hands inside your right foot, get a little buoyant, like a little rock forward and back. Malasana, step your left foot outside your left hand. Sink your hips down, hands to heart. Maybe you move a little. Maybe you roll the shoulders back and down a few times. But tune in to feel what's here right now. Just 10 seconds of mindful connection to your breath and your body shifts what part of your brain you're using to the wiser, more curious, more compassionate part of yourself. So use every moment that you have here to tune in. One more breath. As you exhale, hands down. Inhale, hips lift up, wiggle your feet back underneath your hips. Take another genuine halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, deep fold. Now inhale, stand all the way up, reach all the way up. And then bring your hands to your lower back. Fingers face any direction that feels stable and secure. Point your tailbone down and bend the knees a little. And then start to open up the front of the hips by leaning the shoulders up, down, and back. Like you're leaning over a big beach ball behind you. Maybe the elbows squeeze together a little. Chest stays lifting, butt stays squeezing. This feels good. Open up your hips. One more breath. Good. Exhale, hands to heart, Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right foot back, runner's lunge. Belly scoops in, fingertips graze the earth. As you inhale, puff your heart forward. As you exhale, start to straighten the front leg any amount, pyramid pose, fold. 2 more. Inhale, bend, open your heart. Exhale, straighten your front leg, fold, hips pike back. Last one, slide forward on the breath in, bend your knee. Slink back on the exhale, straighten your leg and pause. This pyramid pose an opportunity to pause for sensation. To notice if you could draw the left hip back in space just a touch and offer space for the right hip to tilt a little forward. Aligning the hips so that your spine can extend forward with balance. Finding this sense of space in your breath as you tune in to feel what's here. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, runner's lunge. Bend your front knee, plant your hands. Exhale, step back to plank. Left foot meets the right. Option, drop the knees. As you inhale, puff your heart forward. Your flow, exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your heart, toes point back, don't rush. Exhale, down dog, hips lift. A steady breath in. A clearing breath out. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, peel the hip open. How much can you squeeze your left heel to your butt? And how much can you lift your left knee to the sky, opening the front of the left hip as you squeeze your left butt cheek? Hands press equally, breathe in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Can you get it high and tight, pushing the floor away? Inhale, left leg to sky. Exhale, knee to right elbow. See if you can get it to click. Inhale, leg to sky. Exhale, knee to elbow to step wide. Left foot outside the left hand. Lizard lunge on fingertips. Cat-cow sensation here, but keep the left ankle tight. Inhale, hips sink, heart puffs. Exhale, curl chin to chest, dome the upper back, maybe the front leg straightens. Inhale, sink your hips, puff your heart. Exhale, curl in, belly button squeezes in and up. 1 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. As you inhale, bend your front knee deeply. Right hand, 1 hand print forward. Right under the right shoulder, left hand to the sky. A big open twist. A chance to roll back and down through the shoulders to broaden across the chest. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, Cleopatra. Gently pivot to the knife edge blades of the feet. So all 10 toes are facing the left. Maybe rearrange the left leg to come back. Toes pull up towards the shins intensely. As you inhale, keep the feet where they are. Just lift your hips in your left hand. Exhale, sink your hips, reach back. Again, lift as you breathe in. Push the right fingertips down. Exhale, sink. This time, inhale, lift to stay, or step the left foot back, side plank, or all the way up and over, wild thing. Hips lift, heart peels open. Take 1 more breath. Good. Nice and slowly, runner's lunge. Left foot, top left corner. Facing forward with all 10 toes. And then turn to the right for Skandasana. Right knee bends. You can stay high, left toes lift. Or you can sink down towards your right heel, keeping the heart lifting and tuning in to be right here. Whether we're moving dynamically or pausing to breathe, they're all opportunities to feel. 1 more breath. Nice and slowly walk your hands inside your left foot at the top of the mat. Inside your left foot, top of the mat. Look forward, get buoyant. Malasana, right foot steps outside the right hand, hips down, hands to heart. Nice, stay where you are, breathe where you are. 1 more big breath in. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, hips lift enough so you can swizzle your feet back underneath you as you exhale. Inhale, half lift, heart pops. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your lower back. 1 more of those nice hip opening stretches. As your hands come to your lower back, Feel your tailbone point down, like you could tuck your butt underneath you, and a little softness at the knees might help there. Then start to roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Stretching the skin across the front of the thighs, the front of the hips, the front of the belly, the front of the heart. Open up all of those muscles, connective tissue, that space that gets crunched down when we're sitting on our couch or at our laptop. Open it up with one more breath in. Exhale, hands to heart, Tadasana, belly sucks in tight. Look down at your feet, big toes together, heels a little apart for everybody's favorite. Do it for me, do it for you, do it for your legs. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees and reach up. Scoop your belly in to find that sensation of strength that supports the lower back. Hands to heart center. Inhale, puff your heart forward, lean forward. Exhale, look to the right, hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Keep the knees tracking in line as you roll your right shoulder back. Breathe in. Sit deeper, breathe out. Stay with me. Stay low. Inhale, hands to heart, chest turns forward. Exhale, twist to the left, right elbow outside the left knee. Woo-wee. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. One more. Through center, breathe in. Fold as you breathe out. Inhale, bend or stand up. Bending the knees a little to open up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just one more time, chair pose, bend your knees, reach up. Straight away, exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, extend your heart forward, look right. Exhale, hook your left elbow outside the right knee. Now stay this time, feeling the connection knee to elbow, elbow to knee. And start to lean all the way into your right foot. As you breathe in, left heel clicks towards your butt. And then as slow as you can, step it back to a twisted lunge. You can take a few steps. You can put your hands down to help, or you could hover your left toes and then set them down as you find yourself in a twisted lunge. That's a tricky balance to land, so rearrange if you need. And once you get there, back leg straight and strong, belly squeezes in. Take your right hand, the top one, to your right hip, or to your lower back towards your left hip. Left hand, the one that's still over to the right, might come back on your thigh. Breathe in to open. Breathe out to twist more. Stay where you are with the half bind. Bring the left hand down under the left shoulder. Left hand, left shoulder. Breathe in, heart opens. Either stay Cleopatra, side plank, or wild thing. Right foot can step back. Maybe all the way up and over. Keep the half bind if you can. One more breath. Look forward. Right foot steps up. Nice crescent lunge. Reach both hands up. As you get there, straighten your front leg. And then lean back a little. Maybe a softness in the back knee will help. That same opening sensation across the front of the hips. Exhale, hands to heart, bend both knees. Now either stay with hands at heart, or take your right hand to the sky, bend your right elbow, hand between your shoulder blades. Left hand can come to the lower back, or fingers can interlace. Wherever you are, right knee stacks the ankle, left knee bends. Nice and slowly hover the left knee like it almost wants to touch the mat. As you inhale, lift just a little. Keep the knees bent. Exhale, tap. Inhale, little lift. You've got this, belly in. Two more. Down on the exhale. Little lift on the inhale. You've got this. One more. Exhale, bend. Stay there. Lift your heart. Lean back. Take a full breath in. Exhale to arrowhead. Oh my God. Keep that front leg bent as you sweep the arms back. Yes, back leg is straight, but front knee is bent. One more breath. Stay for the exhale. Good. Inhale, reach up, straighten both legs. A little softness in the back knee, back to that back bend sensation. Keep your butt and belly squeezing. Don't sacrifice the lower back to open the heart. One more breath. Standing splits. Hands down, left leg points up to the sky. Push your right foot down, lift your left leg higher, point your toes. Can you activate more through the belly, like suction the belly button in and up? To find a deeper fold, more space, more strength. Maybe you come onto fingertips in both hands. Maybe your hands reach back, but can you squeeze your left butt cheek and reach the left leg higher? One more breath. Warrior two. Left foot plants parallel to the back, arms go wide. Straight away, reverse triangle. Inhale up and back, straighten your front leg. Pause. Left hand to left hip, extend the hips forward, open the right side chain of the body. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior two, bend your front knee. Reach forward as you breathe in. Side angle, right elbow to thigh, left hand to the sky, straight away half bind. Left hand to the lower back. Maybe you stay. Maybe you bring your right hand down to block a book or the floor. Maybe only if you can keep your left shoulder peeling open, chest revealed to the side of the room. Then if you've got space, right hand can come to meet the left behind you. But keep the spaciousness in your chest so you can feel the sensation of breath. Here, can you imagine inhaling to your chest, ribs, belly. Exhale, soften the belly, ribs, chest. One more like that, inhale. Big exhale, roll the left shoulder back. Allow it to stay. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle, up and back. Exhale, hands to hips, pivot heels in and toes out. Hands to heart center, goddess. Bend your knees wide, like you can take your knees out to your pinky toes. And just a few little pulses here. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, big sink. Keep pressing both heels. Little lift, inhale. Big sink, exhale. One more, little lift. Big sink, stay. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you tune into the sensations in your hips. Knees wider, butt squeezes, belly tucks in to point the tailbone down. Stay with the sensation to feel fully present. One more breath. Woo! And now stand up. Turn all 10 toes towards the side of the mat. And with soft knees, strong belly, fold forward. Move a little, sway a little, or hang your head and breathe deeply. Whatever you want to do in your body, explore it now for the sake of feeling sensation. Because when your head gets busy, your mind gets full, you're traveling to the future or the past and feeling disconnected, this body is here for you to reconnect, to recenter, to reground. Feel your feet pressing, your heart beating. Take a big breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your right knee, top of the mat, Skandasana. Hips down, hands to heart. Sink in to feel it. One more breath in. Exhale, switch. Left knee bends, right leg straightens. One more breath. Good. Walk your hands forward. Frame your right foot at the top of the mat, pivoting on heel and toe. Inhale, right leg lifts. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Draw your right knee to your chest once you get to the back. And then stand up. Right knee comes with you. Nice. Right knees into the chest. Tree pose. Right foot to the inner seam of the left thigh. Hands to heart. Spread the roots of your tree, like your 5 toes on your left foot, wide. Push your second and third toe especially down and land your gaze at one point. Feel firmly grounded through your left foot. That sense of reconnecting to being planted right here. And then feel all the sensations, right thigh, belly, heart, breath. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, draw your right knee to your chest. Bring your right hand on top of the shin. Left hand can be on the left hip at the sky, whatever you want. Take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the right knee to the chest higher. Good. As you inhale, release it. Swing it about halfway out to the side. As you exhale, right knee hugs into the chest. Good. Inhale, release it. Swing it all the way out to the right. As you exhale, squeeze the right knee into the chest with a hand. Good. Inhale, knee back to center. Either hands on hips or grab opposite elbows behind you for a little challenge. Focus your gaze. Plug in your left foot. Take a breath in. As you exhale, squeeze the right knee to the chest. Woo! Inhale, take it out and over to the right, just halfway. Exhale, right knee squeezes into the chest. Good. Inhale, out all the way to the right side. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Good. Inhale, release it. Hands to heart. Right knee squeezes in. Now step wide to a yogi squat. Hips down, toes out wide. And as you're at the back of your mat now, see how low you can stay. As you do this very cool move, you're probably going to want to take this to all the house parties that you're allowed to have now. You're going to waddle to the top of your mat. Super sexy. Keep your hips low. Lean a little to the side. And take about 10 steps, one at a time. Lubricating through the hips. Staying strong through the belly. Till you wiggle water your way all the way to the top. As you find yogi squat at the top of your mat, take a breath in. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, puff your hips up. Wiggle your feet back underneath you. Halfway lift. Deep fold. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach all the way up. Same as before, exhale, hands to the lower back. Squeeze your butt, point your tailbone down, suck your belly in as you open the front body. One more breath. Exhale, hands to heart, take the feet just wider than the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, belly tight, fold forward. Right hand stays down, left hand lifts up, bend your right knee. Now take your left hand, the top one, to your lower back, over towards your right butt cheek. And then reach your right hand, the one that's down on the mat, in between your legs towards the back of the room. See if you can get your fingertips to meet. If you've got the bind, cool. If not, right hand holds the right knee, just like we did before at the back of the mat. Now press your left foot down, the roots ground, to stand up. Right knee comes with you, whether you're in your bind or you're holding the knee. Now either way, you can start to extend the right leg. So if you're holding the knee, hold the back of the thigh, and then see if you can push down so much into your left foot, squeeze into your belly, stand tall, and then start to extend through the right leg. Woo! Take one more breath. Good, now see if you can stay standing. Come on, right knee to chest, hands to heart. Jeez Louise, one more breath. Woo! Right knee kicks back, runner's lunge. Right foot to the mat, hands to the ground. Three-legged dog, left leg up and out, bend the knee, peel the hips, stay. Wild thing if you like, right leg stays straight, left toes behind. Or flip dog if you'd rather, all 10 toes face away, hips pike up. Big breath in. Your flow, maybe three-legged, left leg can stay lifted. As you take any variation of a flow, exhale, elbows bend. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, breathe in. Pause, stay, breathe out. Inhale, bend both knees, look forward. Step, walk, or hop, feet to the top. Half lift, deep fold. Stand, reach up. Hands to heart center. Pause for sensation. We have another side to do, you know. Don't forget that cute little left leg. And in these next few minutes, there's so many opportunities for sensation, for tuning into what it's like to feel your body moving through space. Every time your body moves in these new and interesting ways, every time you activate muscles to dynamically move bones and feel yourself floating around your mat, it's like a miracle in motion. The fact that you've trained your body to feel and move and breathe in this way, such a gift. So don't miss any moments, stay with it. Look down at your feet, big toes together, heels apart, hands at heart, close your eyes, breathe in. Soften down into your heels as you exhale. One breath into the heart and belly. Sink into sensation, exhale. You've got this. Chair pose, bend your knees and reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, scoop the belly in tight. Inhale, lean forward, look left. Exhale, hook right elbow outside the left thigh. Stay low, breathe in. Squeeze the belly, breathe out. Now stay low, inhale, turn and face forward, hands to heart. And exhale, twist to the other side. A big breath in. Maybe you sit deeper, breathe out. Inhale, stand, reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, chair pose, bend your knees. Inhale, lean forward, look left. Last time, exhale, hook and twist. Right elbow outside the left thigh. Now let all the weight come into your left foot. Trust it to hold you as you gently pick up your right heel in towards your butt. Gaze steady, left foot grounded. Take your time or as many steps as you need to step the right foot back and then set it down to your twisted lunge. Rearrange if you need. Kick through the right heel, zip through the belly, and then take the left hand to the sky and either to the left hip or to the right thigh. The hands out in space can grab the thigh. Breathe in to open. Breathe out, squeeze your belly, twist open more. One more breath. Right hand down. Keep your half bind if you can. Stay here. You can pivot to the knife edge blades of the feet for Cleo, or you can step the left foot back for a side plank, left on top of right, or a wild thing, right toe step behind, or left toe step behind, I should say. One more breath. You've got this. Crescent lunge, left foot steps to the top left corner. Hands reach up to the sky. And then hands to heart, bend your back knee. Both knees bent, Front knee over the ankle, either stay, or left hand between the shoulder blades, right hand to the lower back, or fingers can grip for a moment, straighten both legs. Yeah, that feels good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, back knee almost touches the mat. Inhale, lift just a little, squeeze your right butt cheek. Exhale, sink deeper. You've got this. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Feel the sensation of strength. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Feel what it feels like to build more strength. One more lift. One more sink as you do. Lean your heart open. Squeeze the butt and belly. One more breath. Exhale, arrowhead. You can do this. Reach your hands back, lean forward. Kick through the back heels. Suction through the belly. Feel the power in your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release. Arms to the sky. Right leg straightens. A soft bend in the back knee so you can squeeze your right butt cheek and then lean up and back. Opening. One more breath. Standing splits. Hands frame your left foot as the right toes up to the sky. Push down into the earth. Pull into the strength of your belly. And as you squeeze the right butt cheek to lift the right toes higher, maybe you come onto fingertips. Maybe you even squeeze the belly, focus the gaze, hover the hands. Woo! Take 2 more breaths. You've got this. 1 more breath in. Warrior 2 as your right foot comes down to the back of the mat. Open your arms wide. Left knee over the left ankle. Arms reach out. Inhale, reverse triangle, up and back. Straighten your front leg. Right hand to the right hip. Send the left side of the body open wider. 1 more breath in. Warrior 2, bend your front knee. Reach forward as you breathe in. Left elbow to thigh, right hand to the sky. Stay, half bind. Right hand to the lower back. Can you squeeze your belly a little so you feel that sense of engagement pressing into the lower back? And then maybe the left hand comes down to something on the floor or the earth. If you can keep your chest open, maybe left hand comes under, seeking the right hand. But wherever you go, find groundedness through the legs, the sensation of pressing into the support of the earth. Find the openness of your heart, that sensation of expansion. So that each moment isn't just a pose, it's a chance to tune in to your power, to your openness. Take 1 more big breath in. Roll the right shoulder back as you breathe out. Good. Nice and slowly release the arms, reverse triangle, up and back. Exhale, hands to hips, pivot heels in, toes out. Do not shy away from sensation. Use it to be more here. Hands to heart center. You've got this. Bend your knees wide. Sink your hips low. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, sink. Point the tailbone down, squeeze the belly in more. 2 more, little lift, that's all. Exhale, sink into that sensation of power. 1 more, breathe in. Sink into the strength in your legs as you exhale and stay for just 2 breaths. You can do anything for 2 breaths. Stay. 1 more inhale. You've got this. Exhale. Inhale, stand, reach up. Turn all 10 toes towards the side of the mat and fold forward. Soft knees. Make sure the toes are turned in a little. And you can soften the knees even more if you like to sway around through the hips. Find a little space to move and groove. 1 more breath in. Then nice and slowly as you exhale, bend your left knee at the top of the mat. Right leg straightens. Left knee is bent. Sink into that hip. Keep the left knee squeezing into the ribs. Breathe in. As you exhale, switch sides. Right knee bends. Left leg straightens. Can you feel a little space, a little heat moving through the hips that you've created? 1 more breath. And then nice and slowly walk your hands to the left. Frame your left foot at the top of the mat. Runner's lunge. So you can lift your left leg up to the sky. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. When you get to the back of the mat, to the right foot, squeeze the left knee to the chest and rise up to standing for tree pose. Left knee plant somewhere along the inner seam of the right leg. Hands to heart center. Ooh, and center yourself. Feel the right 5 toes plug down like roots of your tree. Inner and outer heel press through the mat to the floor. that sensation of strength radiating up your leg, to take the crown of the head higher from that sense of support. Yoga poses are just opportunities to move your body. But your body is so interwoven with your energy, the way that you feel to be here, the sensations of aliveness. And when you plug into your feet, you plug into your groundedness, to your power. When you cinch in through the waist, you can feel that inner strength. And when you open your heart, you feel that sensation of space. So keep finding ways to tune in more. One more breath. I know your right leg's working for that balance, but let's give it a whirl anyway. Left knee up into the chest. Left hand holds the left shin. Right hand to hip or sky. Take a breath in. Use your left hand to draw the left knee into the chest as you exhale. As you inhale, take it down and out to the left a little. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Squeeze it in. Inhale, take it down and all the way out to the left, and then exhale, squeeze it in tight. Good. This time, left knee to chest. Either hands on hips, or for a challenge, hold your opposite elbows. Take a breath in. Focus gaze. Exhale, left knee squeezes tight into the chest. Good. Take it down and out a little to the left. Exhale, squeeze into the chest. One more. Down and out all the way to the left so you can exhale, squeeze it into the chest. Good. Gently, left knee out in front of you, hands to heart center. Can you step wide into a yogi squat at the back of your mat? Sit your hips down. Right hand down, left hand up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left hand down, right hand up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, it's time for your party trick. Waddle to the top of your mat. Little lean to one side, step the other foot, about 10 steps. Really getting a little bit of movement through the hips. You can do whatever you like with your arms. Make it a genuine little boogie moment. One more breath to get your way to the top. Lovely. Hands down, hips up. Wiggle your feet just back a little underneath you. Inhale, stand all the way up, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to the lower back. Last time, tailbone down, butt squeezes. Suck your belly in as you open your heart and the hips. One more breath. Good. Exhale, hands to heart center, feet wider than the hips. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Right hand down. Just kidding. Left hand down, right hand up. Left hand down, right hand up. Right hand this time comes to the lower back or over towards the left butt cheek. Left hand, the one that's on the floor, reaches between your legs. If you can hold the hands and bind, great. If it feels yucky on your left shoulder, it's not quite there, no worries. Left hand to left knee. Press down into the right foot, stand up. Solid gaze, press your right foot stronger down into the mat. And then either stay right here or experiment with extending the left leg. Press your right foot down, squeeze your belly on. Maybe you're holding the back of the left thigh so you can kick the left leg long. Heart open. Grow taller. Woo! One more breath. Now see if you can stay. Bend your left knee, hands to heart, to kick the left leg back. Runner's lunge. Left toes down, both hands down. Right leg up and out. Bend the knee, peel the hip. Stay. Wild thing if you like. Left leg straight, right toes behind. Flip dog if you prefer. All 10 toes face the back. Bend your knees, then lift your hips. One more breath in. Your flow. Right hand down, right leg up. Maybe it's a three-legged. Bend your elbows. Inhale up, dog or cobra. Exhale, down doggy. Victory breath. Big inhale. And sigh to exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Half pigeon pose, right shin shimmies behind the wrists. Left leg back behind you. Now you choose to fold forward, to take a reclined figure four, to take any other variation that's going to open up the outer seam of the right hip, including but not limited to back bends, forward folds in this delicious hip opener. If you're not feeling much sensation, you might put a block under your right hip, and that gives you maybe a little bit more space to bring the right shin forward. That little support of the block could actually deepen the sensation of openness. Keep your right toes flexed towards the shin to protect the knee and ankle. And find just maybe 5 to 8 breaths here. Not forever, that's what I mean. So don't shy away from sensation, distract yourself. Instead, go straight into the sensation and use it to be here fully. Stay here, be here, breathe here. Don't let a moment pass you by of this glorious life without staying to feel it all the way. Numbing and distracting only gets you emptiness. Staying and feeling presence, mindful connection. Stay with it, one more breath. Maybe sink a little deeper as you exhale. If you're anywhere else except in pigeon pose, come to a seat. If you're in pigeon, remove any props, sit onto your right hip, and turn to a straddle position facing the left side of your mat. Legs go wide. Right hand down next to the right hip, left hand to the sky, breathe in. Side bend, straight over to the right. Take a big breath in. Lean the left shoulder back as you exhale, go deeper. One more breath. Sink in. Inhale, reach both arms up. Left hand down outside the left hip. Reach up. Exhale, lean to the left. Keep your chest open towards your toes, towards the side of the mat. Take one more breath in. A long breath out. As you inhale back to center, maybe you just bend the left knee, swivel your right hip down, and you're in half pigeon pose at the back. If you have a different variation of half pigeon pose, or if you wanted to plant the hands down, kick the left leg out and do a little flow, you do you. But whenever you get wherever you're going, a stretch for the left hip. Maybe again, you bring the left shin further forward. You might need a block under the left hip to create that space for rotation of the leg bone in the hip socket. But find some space to open up in your own way. Back bends, forward folds, different variations, wherever you find sensation that's useful. The benefit of feeling sensation is that it's only happening right now. You don't need any past or future reference to just stay and feel and breathe. You know, today in my meditation, there was like some noise happening in one of the other apartments, and it was annoying me because I couldn't drop in and find that silence and stillness as easily. But then partway through my meditation, I was thinking about so much random shit that I couldn't even hear the noise in the apartment because my mind was so full and distracted. So for a moment, I heard it again and I realized that I can use that little annoyance, that little vibration somewhere to notice and be present. Because that noise was only happening in this moment. I could only hear it if I stayed here now. So like that, find the sensation in your body for your last few breaths. And use it to tune in rather than check out. Just one more breath now. Stay to feel. Long breath out. We're coming back to that straddle. So from wherever you are, find a seat. If you've got something under your left hip, release it. So you can sit down onto your left hip and open to the side. Inhale, arms lift up, toes lift up. Exhale, pop your booty back to extend your heart forward and fold. Just 3 long breaths. One more breath in. Soften into your exhale breath. Inhale, half lift. Walk it all the way back. Take your left leg and bring it to the right. Shimmy back onto your mat. Scooch up to the top, hands on shins. Inhale, heart puffs open. Exhale, chin to chest. Take your knees with you and come onto your tippy toes, your little tiny ball. And then just for fun, roll down onto your back. Woo, that's a good time. Kick your legs up to the sky and reach your arms straight above your shoulders. Either swirl the wrists and ankles or shake through the arms and the legs. Like you just want to get rid of all that stagnant energy hanging around. You're just going to shake it all off so you can feel your best by the time you get rid of all of that. One more breath. Exhale, knees to chest. Bridge or wheel, feet plant hip distance apart. Anchor your heels down directly under your knees. Hands next to hips or under shoulders. As you inhale, heels down, hips up. Avoid the knees winging out. Keep the knees squeezing a little together. And if you're coming to wheel, press your hands to straighten your arms. Shoulders back down away from the ears wherever you are. Heart traveling to the back as the knees travel to the front. Stretching the skin, the muscles across the whole front body. By pressing the heels deeper, squeezing the butt cheeks more. One more breath. And then take your time coming down. Arms wide, knees to the left side, twist. Any formation. Take a steady breath in. Clearing breath out. 2 more breaths. Gently unwind, come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the right for your twist. Any formation with the legs and arms. Find just a few slow breaths to feel sensation of unwinding, recentering, and reconnecting. 1 more. As you inhale back to center, knees to chest. If there's anything else you need in your practice, feel free. You're at home, you can do whatever you like. And when you're ready, Shavasana is ready for you. Legs long, feet a little wide. I like to take my palms open down by my sides, the sensation of opening to the chest, and the invitation to be open and receptive. When you're ready, let your whole body sink into stillness, softness, presence. Every single moment that you spend in your practice, feeling your physical body, experiencing your breath in this moment, solidifies and strengthens the part of your mind that's responsible for your highest self, your wisdom, your innovation, your curiosity and compassion, the best parts of you. And you start to soften that hold that reactivity has on you. Strengthening the part of your mind that's more responsive, more gentle, and relaxing that part of your mind that's more reactive and hostile. So when you do yoga, it's not just an opportunity to move the body, although it feels amazing. But that energy leaving through your body gets movement too. And your ability to focus and settle your mind becomes clearer and clearer and stronger. So trust that every moment of connection is now integrating. As you spend just the next 2 minutes still pausing to integrate. If you have longer, please stay, rest more, integrate deeper. If you're ready to get back into your day, start to deepen the breath and feel it. Feel it flood the lungs and the heart expands. Feel it rinse down into the belly and the hips, like you could stretch your breath through your whole body, reinvigorate, reawaken. Keep using those moments of conscious breath and sensation to be more and more practiced at presence, responsiveness, compassion. When you're ready, squeeze your knees, give yourself a hug, say thank you to your body for this practice. Thank you to your mind, thank you to your breath, thank you to your heart. Thank you to everything that makes you exactly who you are today in this moment. Sincere gratitude for everything that you have and everything that you are. Then bring that feeling with you as you come to a seated position, hands to heart center to finish. I know without a shadow of a doubt that that space in me of presence, mindful movement, connection is that exact same place in every single one of you. And in this space, there is no difference between any of us. So to acknowledge how we're all the same, we say to each other, namaste. Thanks, yogis. It's such an honor and a pleasure to share this practice with you online. And starting in June, which is apparently Monday, every weekday at 10 a.m., we'll be doing guided meditations on our Instagram Live, and then IGTV will save them all for us. So you'll have a library of meditations. Join me anytime you need. And there's already about 10, I think, 10-minute practices. So if you just have a few minutes and you want to do some sort of movement practice, we've got 10-minute practices on our Instagram TV. And also, starting in June, meditations. How cool is that? The internet is great. Okay, I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. And if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see in the online studio, please let us know. Take care, yogis.